The first thing we've got coming up today is something where I feel like we're always drawing battle lines. I put on my spaghetti bolognese sauce and prepare for war. We're talking about fussy eaters today. And I've had a couple. Have you guys had a couple? Shona, do you remember back to when your kids...
that old.
Well, do you remember back, though, when you had the toddlers, and was it fussy or was it just a peaceful
Oh,
place?
no. I had the fussy eaters. Mine was so bad that my eldest wouldn't even open his mouth for food, so I would squeeze his nose.
Did you?
Till he couldn't breathe. He'd open his mouth and I'd shove the spoon in.
Did you gag?
No, he was too scared to.
Oh, my goodness, I don't think I ever thought of trying that trick. You're smart. That's pretty clever.
Did that change? How long did that last for?
No, they're really good eaters. Oh, well, they are fussy, but that's because I'm a good cook, I think they're fussy. Yeah.
They're blessed.
Do you know, when we were young, my dad gave my brother baked beans, and this is going back into the 60s, gave him baked beans. He wouldn't eat them. Gave them to him for lunch,
Yes.
wouldn't eat them. Gave them to him for dinner, wouldn't eat them. Went the whole night, gave them to him for breakfast
Yes.
the next day, and then Dad finally decided he didn't like baked beans. And he still won't eat baked beans to this day.
Wow.
That's what they used to do back then, didn't they?
That's what I did with my kids too. When they got, be off the high chair, I'd say, it's that or nothing.
But nothing for a whole day?
Yeah, eat that.
Wow.
You're not getting anything else until you've finished that.
That's so interesting. I was chatting to my mum about this because I was never a fussy eater, so she never really had to worry. But my sister would only eat like cheese, bread, white bread, and like chocolate milk kind of thing. She was very fussy. And Mum said to me, I never made it a problem. Like, you have to pick your battles, because with the food battle, you're always going to lose. Like, your kids, like, they're always going to be fussy. So she just waited until we kind of grew out of it, which is a different kind of an approach, I think.
But all that waste, all that food she wouldn't eat.
Yeah, well, she just ate white bread, I think, for a very long time. I'm surprised she didn't get constipated. Really, it's a miracle.
I see it a little bit differently, and I have to confess, I've had the fights and the battles. I sort of, didn't do that thing. But looking back, I regret how hard and how strict I've been with them because, and eating all their food, because I think, hang on, I should have noted, it was obvious in hindsight that this is their personalities coming out and they're just testing the boundaries and all that growth area. So I really sort of regret having all of those battles, and I wish I had been just that little bit more, OK, look, if you don't like it, let's just get through mealtime. It should be a happy time, shouldn't it?
I don't like tomato, and I really wanted my girls to grow up liking tomato. So I fed them tomato, made no issue about it, tried to not let them notice I ate tomato. Neither of my girls will eat tomatoes.
Right.
But what's the difference between making them eating it and hiding it? Because that's what we do as mums.
See,
we hide the food.
No, I
like
never
a
went down
soup
that
or
road. I
something.
couldn't be bothered. I'm like, if you're not going to eat it, that's the vegetable, that's the whatever, eat it. I'm not going to hide it because I don't want you to come later.
So none of you were ever bothered with the, make a face out of the vegetables and hope your kid
no,
eats it or anything?
Didn't have time for
I
that.
did it a couple of times, but no. Tell me, did you hide them? Did you say?
No.
No, you didn't hide them.
No,
Okay.
you ate it.
Yeah, right,
You didn't have a choice at my place.
Yes, OK, right. Did you hide them at all? No. Wow.
No. Too
So
hard.
do you think maybe... Because there is a myth out there that it could lead to eating disorders later on in life if you have, a really uncomfortable mealtime, battles with your kids.
And surely it leads to kind of other resentment issues if it's because it's 3 times a day you're fighting with your kid. That can't be good for everything else. I don't know, maybe it's...
Yeah, but that was the battle I chose. There were other things that I went, who cares?
So why was that battle so important to you?
I think because I'd had eating disorders when I was younger. I wanted my children to taste food, understand food, has different textures, different feels, and that it's something that that was my battle. I'm not going to argue over food. You're going to eat it, and I'm not going to waste my time cooking 10 different meals for everybody.
Yeah. I just put it out there, and if they didn't eat it, I would encourage them to eat it and then just keep putting it out there, putting it out there. Because I think I've read somewhere that you have to eat the same thing for so many times before you get to like it.
Well, look, it's such a period of growth for the kids, and the good news is they actually do grow out of it. So I think, that there's hope for people who are going through that stage.